Hey friends, I have been filming this intro for 5 minutes, at least 5 minutes, and the sun is not working with me, the lighting is not working with me, my toddler is not napping, and I have stuff I want to do and share with you guys, and I want to talk about it, but I don't have time right now. See, there goes the sun. There goes the sun. Is that better? I have stuff I want to share with you. I was going to talk about it first, but let's just start doing it. Okay, the house is really chaotic because of everything that's happening, and rather than being able to organize it all, because I can't do that until we're done with renovations basically, I decided to pick a small section that's driving me crazy and make it better, and that is the girls' crafting supplies. And by girls, it's Madeline. All Madeline stuff. I have this big bin. You can't even see this. I have another basket over here. I have 2 other baskets that are full of like little like surprise travel toys that are just like fun things when I need to pull something out just to buy us 10 minutes. And then I have another bin of like her sensory table stuff, and I can't access those. Those are like in a giant pile in our closet it's all driving me crazy, but I can fix this stuff right now. So I want to go through this. I need more activities for Madeline. She's very hands-on right now and like likes to be given a project, and I just want it to be easy to grab and go. Like, here's a cup of markers, and here's our coloring paper, or here's our glue, and here's our popsicle stick, whatever. I don't even know what I have. The popsicle sticks were a recent discovery, as in like 2 hours ago when I pulled all this out, but the girls are napping. I want to sort through this, organize it. I don't think I'm going to declutter anything, but I just want to take inventory and make it easier to access so I can use this easier. Also, something that I recently just picked up from Madeline is this little Play-Doh starter set. There's like a manufacturer coupon at Target if you go into the app, and I think it's like a $12 set, but I caught like a $5 coupon and then an extra like 10% off or something, so it was like almost $5 or $6 for this set. And it comes with little rollers, little shapes for them to cut things out, little Play-Doh scissors, and then like a little pizza cutter tool, and then you can like stamp like a smiley face on it. And then it came with 4 Play-Dohs. So this thing has honestly been the best $5 I've spent recently because it's built up or been used for hours already. Enough yapping. Let's clean this up. Okay, we have a lot of paints going on, but I think I'm gonna keep on. I got rid of one of them. This one was all like dried out. I use this for like a craft myself, like not for Madeline. But I have a lot of paint, most of it from the dollar store probably. And then like this stuff, these little ones are a set from Crayola of like every color you could need under the sun. So we have an absurd amount of paint. Okay, next thing, our definite winners are these dot markers. They have paint inside, but they have like a felt tip, so it's like much less messy. Like if you touch this, you'll get paint on your finger, but you can like dot or like draw with these. Maddie loves them, and I think this set in particular is like glitter and sparkly, so these are a big winner for us. Also, we have a lot in the crayon marker coloring department. Okay, I know I probably should save like the little nubs, but honestly I think I'm gonna just toss these. I know that sounds wasteful, but we have plenty of crayons, and I just don't need the broken things rolling around in my life. Jumbo's in here. All my other crayons. Honestly, this is a lot of crayons. It's probably a little overwhelming. Hold on. Okay, there's some that are like wrapped in like a pink wrapper. I think I'm gonna put these in the bin, and then all the other ones I'm just gonna put aside for now, just to make it easier and not like so overwhelming. I think if I gave Madeline all of these crayons to choose from, she would not color as well because there would be so much going on. That's much better. Colored pencils are not our finest moment yet because they involve breaking and sharpening them, so I'm gonna put a sharpener in these away. Also chalk. I should bring this outside so we can actually use this. We also have like some of the little kits that I had bought from Target in the past for like these little wooden butterflies. I forget I have stuff like this for like an activity to do. Maybe I stored this somewhere else because this is like a paint the butterflies. It came with this paint. It came with a paintbrush. I'm gonna store these separately, but with the rest of the regular paint, I will just put a couple brushes, and we found these at the dollar store. They're like little paint trays, and I just keep rewashing them and using them all the time. So those are really good. Same with scissors and glue. I'm just gonna put all of the basic supplies that I have in here. Let's put the top on that. This basket is more like art projects. So things like a styrofoam heart to decorate. Ugh, there's so much junk in this. A pumpkin carving kit, that can go to the basement. That can go in our Halloween bins. I don't even know where these came from. We have these little stick butterflies. I think you like stick them in your garden, and then Maddie found them one day and had a blast like sticking them around. I think I'm gonna throw them out though because they've had their moment and they're just done. And I don't want to store things that I clearly have overwhelmed this space with stuff. I bought this from the dollar store not realizing it was like a set of 6. It came with like plates and little like fall things and you like glue them on the plate, but we don't need 6 of them. Madeline didn't really enjoy it that much either, so getting rid of that. Pipe cleaners. Do something with those. More pipe cleaners. Oh, these are really cool. I got these from Madeline when she went to school. They have her name on like a really tough vinyl waterproof sticker, and you can put them on her water bottle, her lunchbox, her backpack, all of that stuff to just have it well labeled. I got 2 sheets of it. We need another pile. Stickers. Pom-poms and okay, I am left with coloring books, coloring sheets, coloring paper, things that you like can paint and color on. And I really wish I had like a place that I could like slide these and like have them stacked like there's a word for this. I just don't have a place to put them. That's a good idea. And I don't love having them just stacked in the bin like this because it's just like, well, I guess I've been able to find maybe that's not terrible. I don't know. I just don't love this system, but it's the best that I have right now. I just don't like how there's so little division. So I'll like put the stickers in here and now it's like, oh, well, you don't even know I have these. But I have these tiny coloring sheets too. So maybe I can do coloring books we keep somewhere else. I'll set this little random coloring. Like, have you guys ever remember these from your childhood? Like the little like felt ones, like it's just raised felt in between it, so it's really fun to color because it's like really hard to color outside the lines. I did these all the time as a kid. I'll leave this one out on Maddie's table to do when she wakes up from nap. And then coloring books go somewhere else. Where am I gonna see that? I don't know. Executive decision. All of the ratchet pipe cleaners that are all over the place are leaving. Will these fit in this bag? Yes, okay. All the pipe cleaners are in that bag now. I'm gonna set all of this stuff, the wooden butterflies, these wooden peg people stuff, like I've had them for so long that I'm like, I'm gonna save them for a rainy day when I really need it. And when I really need something to do with that's like a craft, I just pull out a piece of paper and let her paint on that. So I'm gonna let her, I'm putting these out because I don't wanna store them anymore and I don't wanna waste them. So we're going to do this after nap as well. I was holding on to these to do a craft with. I have no idea what my craft would have been. So I'm gonna just toss these. And then we got stickers. Put them this way so they're a little bit separated. And then I got googly eyes and tiny pom-poms. Let's keep the googly eyes. These pom-poms are too little. And then we can bag up all the popsicle sticks. Okay, this bin is significantly less chaotic. We have coloring paper back here, small coloring papers, all of our pipe cleaners, and then I bagged up all of the little accessories. I don't really know exactly what we'll use these for, but they fit in here for now. And then I have over here is all of our stickers. Obviously a Play-Doh, and you already kind of saw inside of this, but all of the freeform like paint tools, coloring tools, all of that stuff. And I really like having the crayons and the markers easy to just pull out in the little buckets. Here is everything I'm getting rid of. Yes, it's a little bit wasteful. I wish I had purposes for all this stuff, but I'm just holding on to it and I don't have space in the house or these systems for this right now. So we just have to declutter what we can. And I don't really know if anybody kind of wants these mangled pipe cleaners and stuff. Over here I have a little pile of things I need to find another home. I'm gonna put the chalk outside. Some of these little things just don't belong in these bins. And then for the time being, with our Christmas tree out, I have Maddie's sensory table tucked away back here. And we are going to, when she wakes up later today, do all of this painting just to kind of, once again, just clear up this space. I'm holding on to this stuff being like, we're gonna save it for a rainy day. And I just never use it. So I wanna use it now that I'm looking at it. And I might be opening a huge can of worms with this, but I'm thinking this piece of furniture might be a great spot to put all of like the arts and crafts supplies. The only thing is the girls can't open these drawers and they're full of my junk right now. And diapers. I think down here is just wipes. But I feel like, I wonder if that bin would fit in this drawer. And then I just have a place that they go and they're out of sight but accessible. Okay, this might be a colossal mistake because Madeline can open this and I could just see her pulling all of this out. But like the worst that happens is I have to clean it up or like just clean up the papers because this, she can't open this bin, and this is the bin that has all the paints in it. So at least those will be definitely out of reach. And that frees up so much space in the house. We used to have those 2 bins. One of them was in that little linen hall closet. Can you see right there? There might be like a hole. I don't even know what shelf it was on. It was on one of these shelves in there. It was just ugly to look at. And then the other one was sitting on our dresser in our bedroom, in our whole bedroom. Let me share what that looks like. This is our dresser right now. Obviously just needs some things put away, but we are at capacity and have no more storage. It was under like this little spot is where that bin used to be, so I need to put some things away, but that's better to have that off there. It's so bad in here, guys. I don't even know where to start in here. I think the obvious answer is to start with building an actual closet in here, but that's not on the timeline right now. See, over here are the other 2 bins that I have full of like their little gadgets and sensory toy stuff. These 2, but they're stacked under all of this stuff to the literal ceiling. Literal ceiling. I need to go through these 2, but I don't think I want to do that today. Last week's episode, this is a series. Last week's video, I showed us cutting back and trimming some of the bushes, pulling weeds in the front of the house, and then Christian starting to shovel out the river rock. When we got this house, I think I've shared before at least once or twice that it's built in the 1960s and nothing was updated to it, including the front landscaping. So like little box shrubs or little holly bushes they put in when they bought the house or at some point in time when they owned it have been here for 60 years and they are well established and they're massive. And 1, we just couldn't even think about the outside of the house when we moved in here. And 2, we were leaving them there because we thought that any landscaping was better than no landscaping. And that's just not the truth. So Christian actually just got a Facebook Marketplace chainsaw, and me and the girls posted up in the front yard and watched him cut down all of the bushes, all of the trees. And one of his workers was at the house one day and they were shoveling out all of the river rock. We hate the river rock. And it's just dirt right now and nothing else, and it looks so much better. And we are going to paint the front of the house. The front of our house is brick. The other 3 sides are vinyl siding that will need to be replaced at some point in time. Not in the budget yet, but Christian finally agreed that we can just go for it and at least paint the brick. The only thing that's going to be tricky is I want to paint it white, but the siding is kind of like a light beige or like a tan color or a little bit yellow. And I just don't know how that's gonna look next to like a white brick. So I need to go get some paint samples, and we're going bougie with the paint. Normally I'm a Home Depot girly, love me some Behr paint. They will color match any color and I love Home Depot. But my little bit of research on painting exterior brick showed that the best way to set yourself up for success with painting the outside of your house is to use the right primer. And online tons of people recommended the Sherwin-Williams Loxin masonry primer. And so we're gonna go grab a couple gallons of that, and then we're also gonna grab some paint samples. And we still need to like pressure wash the house and all that stuff, and we need to find a paint color for all the shutters and the front door and all that stuff. And I don't know exactly when we're gonna get to painting, but I want to be ready whenever Christian's like, I have some time, like, do you want me to paint the house? I want to be like, here is my 5-gallon bucket of the exterior paint and go. So I want to be doing my homework so that when Christian's ready to actually like do the work, he can go at it. So I think when the girls wake up, we're gonna go to Sherwin-Williams and grab those paint samples, and I will show you them and we can talk about them and compare them. And that's a very exciting update to the house. I also have been super busy. We just launched the Book Lover crew neck and bookmark and stickers. And so I've been packaging those orders and just took probably my 3rd batch of orders to the post office this morning, so that's been super exciting. If you want them, grab them. We're already sadly sold out of the size medium, but I still have 1 small as of right now that I'm talking. There's 1 small. I think there's 4 larges, and then we have a lot in extra large and double XL if you want like a really cozy, oversized fit. They are super, super soft. And if you want one, get them, because they're gonna sell out. Like I have 1 size small at this point in time, and I only have 4 size larges. So if you want it, get it. But if you're willing to take a little bit of a risk and a gamble, we will be running our first sale on the site. I want to move through some of the inventory that we have sitting right now, just so I can bring new stuff into the shop. I need a little bit of money back in our bank account before I can place my next order. So we are going to be having a Black Friday sale. I think the t-shirts are going to be marked down $10. So our t-shirts are $35 shipped, meaning we offer free shipping on everything on the website. So you pay $35 flat and you just get your shirt. So starting on Friday, I'm gonna mark down both of our t-shirts, Progress Not Perfection and Bloom Where You're Planted. Anything that's left in stock will be marked down to $25 shipped. So there's free shipping still on the site. I'm also gonna be marking down the new Book Lover pullovers down to, what is it? $45. I have a very, very narrow margin. I'm like not making any money off of these sweatshirts. And so the best deal I can offer you without me just straight up losing money and going in the red hard on them is $45. So $5 off the sweatshirt, $10 off the t-shirts. I don't know yet if I'm marking down bookmarks and stickers. We'll see. So if you're interested in that, I will be sending out an email alerting that Black Friday drop, but you guys should stay tuned and shop for that, and then subscribe to our mailing list on the website because we will have another drop happening shortly. I'm in the works of that right now, and I have new designs coming soon. I think that's it for housekeeping for a place called Home Co. in the house. We're working on the outside of it. We're doing, oh, all my little crafts. I have so many little crafts that I want to do before the holidays that I'm really excited about, but a little bit overwhelmed about because I have so many I want to do. First one is right next to me. We need our Christmas stockings. I need to go buy one more, but they're all mismatched, and so I have to find a different one that fits the vibe, and Target has been a flop, Hobby Lobby has been a flop. Where else have I looked? Nowhere else. I need to look and find this fourth stocking because Daisy doesn't have a stocking, but they're all like cream and white and very sad beige mom. I went to Hobby Lobby and picked up these like knitting threads, needlepoint needles, and they have like a really wide opening so you can put something like a thicker yarn or string through them, and I want to go across the top of all of our stockings and hand stitch our names onto them. So I need to find Daisy's, but I also need to figure out how to even do that. I like bought the materials and now I'm like, how? So I need to figure that out. I've just been storing my supplies in a plastic bag inside one of the stockings. And then my other craft that I want to do is in the bedroom. You know, I am a huge reader. Well, Madeline also loves books, and we have gathered quite the collection of Christmas books. This is a very small selection. That entire, I don't know if you can see, that is a whole stack of just Christmas books. And I saw somebody online mention that they do a Christmas book advent for their kids. So for like each day in December, you have all of like 25 Christmas books wrapped up, and you put those under the tree, and every morning or night or whatever you guys choose to do, you unwrap one and you then like add that to your Christmas book collection. And my mom bought a bunch on clearance after Christmas over the last couple of years. We've just picked up some as like we've gone around and done our Christmassy stuff. And so I have definitely at least 25 books, and I want to wrap them all. But I'm really short on wrapping paper, but I have a lot of Trader Joe's shopping bags. And it's just like craft paper, so I feel like I could deconstruct these. I'm not joking, I have at least like 50 of them, and then like probably 1 or 2 books per bag, and like wrap them up and then one, reuse and go through my Trader Joe's bags in a fun way, and also not have to buy wrapping paper for all of these books, which does seem a little bit wasteful. So I want to do that. I'm also overwhelmed by this bedroom. Do you see all of this stuff? Is definitely starting to get to me living in the renovation house. Like, I don't ever want to complain, and I know I definitely 100% complain on this channel. I feel like we are friends and we can just chit chat and just yap and share what's on our minds, and some days living in the renovation house is not fun. Like, it is a dream to do whatever we want to our home, and my husband being willing to make anything happen and working so hard for us, but like, I am overwhelmed by our lack of storage in here. Like, all of these bins are Christian's clothes because there's not enough room in the dressers, and then we lost a lot of space when we like took out our closet that was here, and it's just catching up to us, and like the holiday seasons are picking up. It's like a wave that you ride for all of the projects. Like, I remember in the bathroom like being like, why did we ever do this? We should have bought a turnkey home. It's not worth it. And now I love that bathroom. Every day we get to use it. Every time I do bath with our girls, and they're like, it's so worth it. But there were definitely moments when we were building that bathroom where I was like, this is miserable. This was not worth it. Like, I regret doing this. I feel like every project has like the, oh, it's so exciting. Oh my gosh, can it be over yet? Oh, we got so much done today. We're going to be done soon. Oh, we have a setback and now everything's miserable again. Like, it's just a wave that you have to ride and know that you're along for the journey. And right now, the journey, I'm in a little bit of a rut because of the chaos. And like, Maddie wants things from those like sensory toy bins that I'm like, I just don't have it in me to play Jenga with a 10-foot tall stack. Not 10 foot tall. Our ceilings are only 8 feet tall. An 8-foot stack of stuff to get to things. Hopefully little arts and crafts stuff we pulled out will be really fun for her today though. And that was a big win because that's like 2 different little areas of the house we just condensed and cleaned up. Big, big, big wins today. Okay, I'm gonna start small. I'm going to take this little pile of books. How many do we have here? We have 4 books right here. I'm gonna take 4 books, 4 Trader Joe's bags, put on a little YouTube show, and just chill and vibe and see if I just want to start slowly wrapping them all rather than putting up like 25 books in front of me and needing to wrap them all. Okay, we got 12 books done and I just counted the rest. I only have, relative, I only have 21 books I think, so I don't really want to buy 4 more. There was one more that I really wanted to buy, actually 2 more. We don't have the Polar Express, and I think Maddie might be a little too young for like that to be fun, but I feel like that should be in our collection. And then there's one, I'll put the picture of it up here. We have another one of the books like from this collection. Maddie loves it. And so I'm really excited to see how they talk about like the Christmas story and Jesus's birth and all that stuff in a way Madeline engages with. So I am grabbing those 2. Maybe I'll just let it go. I don't know. I thought I would number them all. Well, I did. I put numbers on all of them and Madeline can like recognize 1 probably through 5. And I thought it'd be fun to like tell her like, okay, go find number 1, go find number 2, like as the days go on. And it's just like a little bit cuter than just the plain paper. I'm also not putting this under the tree right now because it's not December 1st for another couple weeks, and I think that's just cruel to leave presents out that she doesn't understand like waiting for. So I think it'll be good to wait until December 1st. So I'm gonna go clean up and hide these away and take a breather until we start the second half of the day after nap time. You're going to multitask and give a baby some snacks while we talk to the camera. So I just dropped Maddie off at school. We're back home now. Normally after school drop off, we go straight to this park near our house and then I run. Daisy sits in the stroller. It's a great time. But this morning I woke up and it was in the 30s, which is the coldest day we've had all year. Not that it doesn't get cold in Knoxville. It's just like, it was a shock. And so it was so freezing. Like I am in layers. I got ready. I was like fully prepared. I had my hat. I had everything ready to go. I got Daisy in her little teddy bear jacket. How freaking cute. But it was just too cold. So I made the executive decision to skip my run today, which I normally do not do, but I'm going to do a Peloton ride instead once Daisy takes her nap down here. But I've just been getting ready and just doing some like admin stuff around the house, things that are hard to do. Well, still hard to do with this one, but impossible to do with 2 kids. So I've just been doing some like emails, computer stuff. I just picked up a Target pickup order for 2 humidifiers because we had the strangest night last night. Madeline is like a great sleeper. Never has an issue with that. But she just like woke up coughing so much in the middle of the night. And it was like a whole like 2-hour ordeal. Everyone is tired. I warned her teacher today at school. I'm like, if something's weird, this is what happened. And I think what might have happened is like it was so cold last night. The heat was running so much. It really just dried out the house. So I got one for her room. And then yesterday we also had Daisy's 1-year doctor visit. And her doctor, she's got like a little bit of like a cold lingering, like a little runny nose and a little cough that she just can't shake. And her doctor recommended like run a humidifier in her room. So I'm getting 2 new ones. We had one from Vicks that I didn't love. And then we lost like the tiniest little part to it, so now it doesn't work anymore, and so we got rid of it and buying 2 new expensive humidifiers from Target. Hopefully that helps everybody sleep better tonight. I want to buy one for our room, like me and Christian's room as well, but I want to like test. I got 2 different ones. I got the Frida Baby one for Daisy's room, and I got one from called like the Canopy one. I saw it from Jessica Braun on YouTube. It's a really cute one, like it's very aesthetic. I've also decided to kind of shelter, that's not the word, shelve the idea of painting the house right now. I really just want us to focus on getting Maddie's room done, and these like side quests we keep going off on definitely are delaying it. And so I am probably gonna go pick up some paint swatches, like the little like square versions of them, just to see the colors against the house. But I'm gonna pause on buying the gallons of the primer and the paint and all of that until like, I don't even know, until after Maddie's room. I want to get Maddie's room done. so badly, and it's annoying. Well, it's not annoying. Christian is busy with work, which is a blessing and like a grateful. We're very happy about that. It's just that he needs some time off work to be able to finish what we need finished in there, and I can't do anything until he does his stuff. And so we have everything. We just need time to get it done, which I think is the whole theme of this house. I was at a Bible study recently, and I like mentioned in passing, someone just like fully like gutted and renovated a beautiful home that we were doing our Bible study in, and it like came up that we're renovating, and I think it's very the way we're renovating I think is very unconventional. I think if you're going to renovate, you either are going to just do one little project and get it done and then focus on the next little project and get it done, or you're doing like a full gut job and just doing it all at once and you get it done, versus us, like it's going to be a 3-year process, maybe a 4-year process to get it all done. So she at the Bible study last month had asked, or like it came up that we're renovating, she goes, oh, what's your timeline? And I'm like, that we don't know. And then this last week that I was just there, or a couple days ago, she's like, oh, like how's the progress going? And I'm like, I don't think we've like made any progress. So it's a reminder to me that we are living a very unconventional renovation lifestyle. Grateful for all of the custom work we can do in the house, but it definitely is not the typical way you go about this process. So definitely just working on contentment in this season when I am struggling with not feeling content. Slight change of plans. We're now in Madeline's room. You can see we are just kind of stuck in this phase. There needs to be a little more work on the drywall. There needs to be some more work on the closet. There needs to be more sanding, but now it's just, we're kind of just stuck. And the next thing that really needs to happen before anything fun happens is the ceiling treatment needs to go in, because we're gonna paint it this dark pink color, and I don't wanna do anything else because I'm scared the pink color is gonna get on the wallpaper, or it's gonna get on the new closet door, or we have the like pull down blackout shades that are gonna be much better than these taped up ones. But I'm just scared that we're gonna paint the windowsills, get those in, and then paint the ceiling and get them all painted. Like, that's my fear. So I've been holding off and just waiting for Christian to take on the ceiling project. But I think we just need to get some progress rolling in here. Christian's busy with work, like I've said a million times, and I can do a little bit of progress by painting the windowsills. The trim work is painted Swiss coffee, and I never painted these like weird granite windowsills we have in here. This is all gonna change when we like eventually change the windows out, but we still just want them painted a fresh white. Excuse me, peanut gallery. We're doing the baseboards and the window trim and all the doors in blank canvas by Behr Paint. And I'm gonna stop talking because this baby is gonna drive me crazy. And I'm just gonna make some progress happen in here, and I hope that will motivate Christian to get the ceiling done next. And if there's a little bit of paint on these pull down shades, it won't be the end of the world. Hopefully that doesn't even happen. Okay, ready? We're gonna scoot this out. All right. Say, let there be light. There is so much light in this room. Okay, we're waiting for paint to dry. I don't know if I even recorded painting the last windowsill. I definitely think I forgot to hit the record button. But I was making sure Daisy went down for her nap before I started my Peloton ride, so I just got my Etsy shop refreshed. I have everything listed now, and I'm offering free shipping on everything on Etsy as well. So if you'd rather purchase through Etsy, free shipping over there right now. I need to get my Peloton ride in really quick. I'm just gonna do a 20-minute ride. I don't know which ride yet. And then I'm gonna hopefully shower really fast. And then what else do I need to do? Oh, and then hopefully it's time to do the second coat of paint in the bedroom. And probably will be time to go grab Madeline. Oh, Target pickup. I'm very suspicious. I'm very suspicious. One of the humidifiers I really wanted, out of stock. Dang it. Get it by Friday. That's tomorrow. Okay. Should we buy 2? No, we'll just buy 1. It'll come tomorrow. That'll be fine. Ugh. That was one I was really excited about, like the canopy. I'll put in a picture of it here. It just looked a little bit prettier and a little more sturdy and just seemed like my ideal humidifier. Okay, that's annoying. We're only gonna have 1 tonight, so I don't know which kid gets it. Honestly, probably Madeline because of the coughing, the whole ordeal we had last night with her. She'll get it tonight. Daisy slept fine last night, and we'll get her set up with 1 tomorrow. Okay, Peloton ride. Let's get our fitness on. Yeah. Okay, it's a few days later. We just got back from Sherwin-Williams, and I didn't buy the sample paint. I did pick up swatches. I picked up a bunch more than just these, but this is what I think I've narrowed it down to for our paint options outside. So the base of the brick, I'm gonna paint shoji white. It's a pretty white color. It's a little off-white though, because you don't want like a true white on the outside of your house, or it's just like really bright and reflective and like hard to look at with all the sunshine. And then I've seen this color a bunch before, Jogging Path by Sherwin-Williams, and I think that's gonna be our shutter color. So we need to take the shutters, obviously, down and paint them. When we redo all of the exterior, we're probably gonna buy new ones, but just to save some money right now, I think we'll take them down, paint them, paint the house, and then put them back up. And so that's gonna be the color palette we're working with out here. I think that's gonna be really pretty. It doesn't look super, super dark next to the rest of the house. And it's almost like a grayish green, which is what I really like. I almost oh no, rip. I kind of wish it was like a smidge more green than gray, but I still like it. So I think that's going to be our little accent color for right now. And the nice part about this project is that if I don't love it, we do have a chance to like redo it all down the line. And it also looks like we got a package. Is anyone else opening boxes with whatever random sharp-ish object they can find? I just found this screw on our entryway table, as we normally find in our house, just pieces of construction material laying around. But this is the humidifier I was excited about, but that they didn't have in store. It's a lot cuter. Oh, I wouldn't say it's cute, but I think it looks a lot nicer than a lot of other humidifiers on the market. And for some reason, I already explained all this, but like on Amazon, this sells for $170 and Target had it for $100. So I have a link from Target. I don't know if it's still gonna be available. Maybe they're just not carrying it anymore, but I am excited to put this in because it has a filter that you can wash or you can replace. You can put the whole thing in the dishwasher to have it be clean and mold free, and it like fights mold. I don't know. It also has white noise and a night light, and you can put essential oils in it if you would like. I don't think I'm gonna use it for that purpose, but I'm excited to set this up. We actually have the humidifier already in Maddie's room. I think I've explained all of this. I don't remember what I said. We have been sleep deprived recently, and the coughing and just at night has just been rough. So we put it in Madeline's room, and I don't know if it's really helped a lot or she's just gotten better, but I feel better having done something to like hopefully help her feel better. So I can move the small one that we got, the Frida baby one, into Daisy's room and set this one up in Madeline's room tonight. I also finished painting the window trim in Maddie's room, and it's not a like huge transformation, but this is so much better than putting up the black paper blinds or taping a Trader Joe's bag over the window. These pull down blinds from blinds.com, not sponsored, I just truly love them. It's the same kind we have in Daisy's room, and they're just blackout shades. So when the girls sleep, they're just really easy to pull down, and then they're super low profile, so we can push them all the way up when the girls are awake and we want all the light in the room, and then they're just like kind of invisible and hidden. Not like invisible, but they don't draw your eye to them. They're just perfect for what we need in that space, which is a blackout solution for sleeping without being like a huge eyesore or super expensive. So you can fully customize, like you saw that we did super wide and like short on the size of the transom window, and you can do like a typical window size. You can do different colors. I almost put like a pink one in Daisy's room, but didn't want to like change it out if we ever changed the color in Daisy's room, but really cannot recommend them enough, and they were in so smoothly. Christian has zero complaints whenever he installs these, and he has, not that he complains, but he could have a lot of issues with the installation of different kinds of blinds and different things around the house, but these blinds are so straightforward to put in. So that was a great addition to Maddie's room and makes it feel so much better. I'm kicking myself for not having done that sooner. I have nothing else to say to you guys though, except have a very, very fun Thanksgiving. I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as we are, and please, please enjoy your Black Friday sale, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.